Well, hello there, and this is Auntie. And I am coming to you with a segment of Auntie. Say it isn't so, Auntie. Say it isn't so. 1,000 pound sister Tammy Slaton in the hospital with a blood clot in her lungs. If this is your first time being here, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. To all of my new subscribers, thank you all so much for joining the family. And to all of my nieces and nephews who have been here with me for the long haul, thank you all so much for your continued support. So today, I don't even know how I fell upon this article. But it is coming from soapdirt.com. As you all know, Soap Dirt is where I go to find out all the tea on these reality shows that I cover. And I ran across this article, and frankly, it kind of hit me in my heart. And so while we always kind of get our little good kiki and giggle and all of that kind of stuff, this is being brought to you on a more serious note. So I'm going to put my glasses on and I'm going to read the article. Again, it is from SoDirt.com, and it was posted today, April 7th, by Raven Connor. And it says 1,000 pound sisters, Tammy Slaton in hospital with blood clot in the lung. So it says Tammy Slaton is in the hospital with a blood clot in her lung. The blood clot is described as nearly fatal. And it says Soap Dirt is here to report on it. Tammy breaks down in tears about her last weigh-in. She talks about wishing she never got as big as she did. Also, she brings up how she wishes she never gave up on any of her diets at a young age. But Tammy isn't entirely dedicated to her weight loss efforts, as we all knows. Yeah, Tammy is constantly defending herself. On 1,000 pound sister, she says she's trying harder than anyone else knows. Also, she says nobody knows how hard she's trying because they aren't around to watch the efforts that she's making. Tammy is, according to Soap Dirt, on life support after a blood clot traveled to her lung. However, she talks about her experience after getting out of the hospital and making a full recovery. While she admits to being on life support one other time, she says she was close to death after this incident. Tammy describes the blood clot as nearly fatal. It says that she seems to finally be getting the medical help she needs to save herself. Previously, she admits she's willing to go through therapy as long as there isn't anyone in her family there. It says, however, her admission to needing to give help doesn't end in outright success. Instead, TLC talks about how the 1,000 pound sister star struggles to find a place for her to stay in Kentucky. This is because all the hospital facilities in her state are unable to take her in as a patient because of how large she is. It says Tammy appears to be receiving the medical help she deserves. Many fans are complimenting the big change in her slimmer face, saying it looks like she's losing a few pounds. And so, that's just really sad because for me, it was one of my worst fears. And I think that it is one of the worst fears of the family. As we know, a lot of reality television isn't really reality television. But in this case, the obesity is reality. We heard the doctor say on numerous occasions that Tammy basically only had 5 more years to live. And if she continued to go down the route that she was going. Let me make sure that I clear that up. And we watched Tammy this season really struggle with trying to lose weight and have romance and all that kind of stuff at the same time, even while her sister was pregnant with her baby and gave birth. And we know that Tammy had COVID, right? And so our hearts actually go out to Tammy. Um, this is really a sad situation. Um, I'm praying the best for Tammy, and that this has been the wake up call or the jolt, if you will, that Tammy really, really needs in order to do the right thing concerning her health. It's one thing for us to gag and giggle and all that kind of stuff, but it's a whole different thing to know that Tammy could have possibly left us. Um, you don't realize how these people affect your life. But as a content creator who has been covering them since the very first episode in the very first season, I've grown to have a love-hate relationship with these two sisters. And Tammy has always been the one, I think, for the most part, that I've been the hardest on. And sometimes the one that you care about the most or you love the most is the one that you are harder on than the other one. Um, so it's good to see that Tammy is back home, um, and that she is still with us. They say that, fans say that she's losing weight and all of that. And I hope that she really, really is. Because I think that all of us are rooting for her. Secretly in the inside, we're rooting for her to live a better life, a healthier life, and to be able to enjoy life. Tammy is still young. She has a lot of life ahead of her. And we want to see Tammy live it. So Tammy, if you see this video, Auntie gets her gags and her giggles, right? But at the end of the day, I want to see you be a better version of yourself. I would love to see you lose this weight and give me nothing else to talk about, frankly. I mean, what else I'm going to talk about? Tammy and her weight loss. Um, but I really want to see you be a better version of yourself. And I'm sure that all of my nieces and nephews who are following me on this channel, we are family. I'm sure that they are hoping and wishing for the same thing for you, Tammy. So recover quickly. Know that, God is a healer and that we're here. So you can't go anywhere right now, Tammy. You're going to have to give us at least another 2 good episodes, or another 2 seasons of the foo-la-la, the foolishness, and the fuckery. So anyway, y'all, that is the end of my Auntie Say It Isn't So. Leave a comment down in the comment section. Let me know how you feel about this, hearing this news. Are you rooting for Tammy? Or do you think that this is just the inevitable? I mean, whatever your answer is, it won't be wrong. So let me know what you think in the comment section. Okay, y'all? Love y'all. Bye.